He just cannot seem to beat him. After Carlos Alcaraz vs Stefanos Tsitsipas for the 6th time in their young careers, he upped their head-to-head to 6-0. Let's take a look at what he did to achieve his 6th win against the Greek. Starting off with the Spaniard's positioning on returns, in Tsitsipas' previous match against Arnaldi, the Italian struggled to respond to his serves, as they powered past him and piffed up high. This was due to 1. Stefanos' normal strong serve, and the clay adding to the high trajectory of the ball after the bounce. Alcaraz learned from this, going so far back he was pretty close to the line umpires. The result of this was only 2 aces by the Greek compared to 7 in his previous, and his win percentage on first serves going down, but not specifically due to returns. And we believe this says a lot about how effective this strategy was, especially due to the Greek having all around good serves this game. What did help the Spaniard in rallies, however, was his constant attack of Tsitsipas' one-handed backhand. We saw a similar thing occur when Jannik Sinner won against Dimitrov at the Miami Masters. Dimitrov, of course, is another player with a one-handed backhand. A favourite game plan move for Alcaraz, and a winning one, was hitting his opponent off the court with around 2 or 3 backhands before hitting one down the line, forcing movement, followed by a cross-court to Stefanos' backhand, which he would be forced to hit without properly setting his feet, as is so crucial in the one-handed stroke for consistency. A similar game plan was one that Rafael Nadal used on Federer. Again, another one-handed backhand player. This high bounce from the ball on clay would unsettle Federer, allowing for a rare weakness that Nadal could capitalize on while playing on the surface. We really enjoyed watching this version of Carlos Alcaraz that looks entirely confident and comfortable. After his difficult start to the year, especially around hard courts and injuries, he seems to have gotten his stride back. This helped him going into this match, as he expressed how he has a key to beating the Greek. That type of confidence doesn't come much from him, so when he says it, you know it'll play a massive part psychologically for his opponent.
Hello Stefanos, how do you analyze this game, and did you find any key for the future in order to beat him?
Not really, because I tend to believe that my ball quality is one of the best on the tour, and every time I get to play Carlos, I feel like he delivers a shot quality that I don't quite get against other opponents, and it triggers me as much as it just brings me trouble. Like, I feel like his shot is deep and has a lot of topspin to it, and hasn't been able. I just haven't been able to come up with something good. He, in a way, overpowers me, but is also patient enough to do it in a very constructive way. I haven't felt like this on the court, and I haven't felt against a lot of players like this on the court. Like, they're numbered on my fingers. Maybe 1 or 2 players that have been able to do that against me, and I really feel like there aren't a lot of things that I can kind of deliver on the court. I'm just maximizing my game as much as I can, and I'm trying to hang in there. And with him, it feels like regardless of what I do, hitting harder is not necessarily the option. I feel like, you know, he's a fast guy. He tends to get a lot of balls back that other opponents wouldn't otherwise get, and he's trouble. You know, when you're playing him, you know you're always going to get a ball extra back, and I've missed some few smashes today, and shots that I don't necessarily miss and haven't missed during this tournament. And I just need to get through that mental barrier. You know, just like I feel like there was some voodoo stuff going on today on the court. Like, I wasn't able to just get the ball where I wanted. It's really unbelievable.
The second set in this match was when we received a tiebreaker. At this point, it looked as though Stefanos might be in it with a chance to challenge, but Carlos won the tiebreaker 7-3. Again, the key was not allowing Stefanos to set himself, and this, paired with Alcaraz having one of the best drop shots on tour, means the Spaniard always has the weapons to do exactly that. He fed off this the entire game, and Stefanos looked completely lost and powerless. For him, he has to make sure he can work with his team to find the fix, especially since this secret Carlos has become more widely known, allowing others to know how to beat him too. For the Greek, it's all about controlling the point. If he allows Alcaraz to dictate the point/rally, then he's already lost, as Carlos thrives on that type of control and confidence.